Hi Peaches, forgive me this look of tiredness. I wasn't really sleeping for the last 2 nights. Are we recording? Yes. And I just arrived home after crossing 4 different countries in the past day. So I will not share lots of emotions with you today and will speak more of this calm voice, but I don't think that's an issue. Anyways, I'm using this time before it gets completely dark because there are some thoughts on my mind that I have repeating for days constantly, and I thought it may be interesting and kind of supportive for you to share because I still didn't figure out properly what I want to do with this channel, but I don't want to teach you stuff here seriously, more about one-to-one conversations with each other, just to share thoughts. And for those who doesn't know me, my name is Catherine Selk. I'm a Viennese artist who is primarily working with edge materials like makeup, beauty, still, and etc. Kinda forcing you and myself to think out of box, because I believe that art is whatever we touch and whatever we play, and the more we play with different materials, the better we can get, because it gives us exploration, and exploration gives us knowledge in life. The thought that is kind of bothering me lately is that I had birthday this week, and usually I have this one dream that I would say is pretty average. I really want to go to Paris because I was in Paris on my birthday a couple of years ago, but that was more not intentional. It was just for fun. And then I saw this Paris dream, kind of American dream, that you want to spend your birthday in Paris, and somehow it got stuck in my mind, and I really want to do this now, but it was very easy all the time. I was in Paris a lot. But after I got this thought, it's probably been 4 years when I can get to Paris exactly on my birthday for very much different reasons. And to be completely fair, I wasn't in the right place with my, not life, I was doing creative direction and design, but I was deeply unhappy with that. So it wasn't like I would be happy to spend this in Paris, but as an artist, I would love to do this. And exactly when I got this thought, I was spending it everywhere else, but not in Paris. And this year, I was okay, I'm spending this in Paris. But then I got some deadlines and some projects that took me away from Paris. So on a very, very last minute, I decided to book. I had to stop for a while. So yeah, I got different projects that I had to attend, kinda. So really last minute, I even stopped thinking about my birthday at this point. And then real last minute, I booked, not very last minute, week ago or two, I booked a trip to Netherlands because I have friends and family in there. And then after my trip to Netherlands, I booked the flight to this place. That's the countryside place, my escape place. Plus, I want to do some projects here for the brands. Anyways, I really want to spend some weeks in here to recharge and restart and etc. But the moment I did this, and I was already packing my stuff to Netherlands because my plane would be in 2 days or 3, I got an email from the company, from the beauty brand, and they invited me on several events exactly on my birth date when I was supposed to be in Netherlands, and all the events would go in Vienna, and those events were mesmerizing. Just for your understanding, I'm not going and attending every single event in Vienna because most of them not in the best quality, I would say. I would question if it's good for you to attend them, but most of these influencer events are boring as hell because people there are very self-concentrated, I would say. But of course, there are awesome events that are made by awesome teams, awesome brands with awesome people, and I really love this kind of event. So I'm being very selective on events that I attend, and as an influencer and an artist. And this was one kind of event that is drop dead gorgeous in Vienna. So I had this dilemma, if I'm going to event and canceling all my trips here and to Netherlands, but attending it, or I'm not attending an event, but then I'm meeting my friends, my family. I'm going to countryside to meet myself, kinda, and etc. And it wasn't the easiest decision, though I made it very fast. I said, as you can see, I said that I'm not attending, and I'll go spend time in Netherlands. And I'm still not sure logically if I made the good decision, because I know that this event would influence my particular career very much, because attending this kind of events, it's like gorgeous for your portfolio. The people you meet there, the brands you meet in there, even just being in this event, if you were into the sphere, you understand me, that's like really important, because other brands see that you're part of this, you're on a list, etc, etc, etc. And I wasn't in there, and it was like very fitting to my brand, to my potential, to where I want to grow with my strategy as the influencer, artist, celebrity, painter, whatever we call us, because we have a vision. So I didn't attend this event, and then I saw on my birthday, I saw these pictures from the event, and it was so gorgeous. There were like these awesome people that I would love to know. It's just the place, everything was so mesmerizing. I got really sad for a while that I didn't attend. And of course, I could buy like tickets afterwards, but then I would kind of sell my soul in a way that I would go on this event instead of meeting with my family on my birthday. So I picked literally the family values. That's what I picked over job, because if I would attend this event, there are like jobs coming afterwards as well. And I could sit here and pretend like it all doesn't matter, but I'm an artist, I'm an influencer, that does matter. That's my job. I'm telling you how it works. I'm not like ephemeral with this, that I'm everywhere and nowhere. It's a job. So I picked family values, and I'm still kind of thinking about this, because as I said, logically, I think I made bad decision. Like my brain, ego constantly says me what I missed, but my heart, my soul, my body feels very good because I had so much cortisol. Gosh, I really have some things in life coming, and I need to figure out what I want to do with them. And to figure out what I want to do with them, I need to make this inner balance inside me. And as much as I want to say that everything happens for a good reason, even though that was my decision, I feel like it was one of the most important decisions in my life. Not like very much, but one of those, more important than the others, because it feels heavy. And I was sitting with these thoughts. And today, my dearest friend, he wanted to get a visa to one particular country to get his dream job in there. And he had a contract, he had this job, etc. But his visa got declined. And he's insanely sad about this, because he was dreaming about this job. He was hoping for this job. He was like trying to do every single step for this job for a year, and he didn't get it because of visa. And I want to tell him, I want to hug him, I want to say, please don't be sad, everything happens for a good reason, etc. But I know that would not work at the moment, because even if you know that you can survive and thrive, and probably it's like for the better, you still being very sad about this, like particularly, and that's the emotion that should be released. And to be able to release this emotion, you should live through this emotion. And of course, I don't have this like big emotion of me not attending, because I know what I picked this for a reason. My conclusion to all of this, why I'm even sharing these thoughts with you, is that even if you're sad, there's still life ahead, and we still be better out of the situation. Like, it's still for good. I know that. Whatever doors closed for you, new will open. And even if you're not believing at that particular time, I know for sure it will be better. And as much as I'm being sad at the moment of missing three of those events, I know that it's for some reason, God knows why, it's for the better. And for this friend who is not accepted, it's for the better. Because what I'm believing and what I'm telling you, the universe, the world, is very rich in possibilities, options, everything. Like, abundant. The whole world is insanely abundant in good things and bad things. And it's just that when something closes for you or is not working, it's time to think, stop and think, okay, what are the other options? What are the other things I can do, where I can go, what I can do so the other options come to me at the same time. And I have this one thing that, like another thought, what I will do with the second half of the year, because there are some things that are not exact, like I can put all the effort in that kind of job that I want to work out, but I don't know for sure if this will work out or not, and I will do this anyways. And I already kind of accepted the worst case scenario, and I know what I will do in the worst case scenario, not because I'm getting ready for it, but just because if I'm not thinking about the worst case scenario and thinking about only the best one, it's like I'm ignoring, and then my brain is thinking constantly about this pain block, I would say. And if I have the pain block, oh my gosh, what if this will happen? Then I have energy coming in there. So I'm kind of manifesting for this to happen. But when I hope you get what I'm saying right now. But when I'm when I'm like thinking and allowing my brain to think about the worst case scenario, just to know that I will survive and thrive and it will be for the better, maybe. Like it will still be good, but not for the better. It still will be very good. I'm calm with that, and my worst case scenario will not be that bad, but clearly I would need to understand some things that I'm not really understanding in the moment, like how I will keep up with them with work. Not alone in this house, that's why I'm stopping it sometimes at the moment. Anyways, there will be things that I'm not sure how I will exactly go through, but I know that if this will happen, it will go through. It's just that I know that I will go through them, but I'm still like working very much on the best case scenario. So yes, like I'm still putting all my effort in this best case scenario to work, because that's where I wanna grow. But in case this bad thing will happen, I already found pluses in this. If this will actually happen, like, okay, why not? So that's what I want to tell you. That's what I want to share. And if you have like grief about something, even the smallest thing, you can have grief if you wanted to get purple ice cream and you got the vanilla one, and people are telling you, oh, how stupid. There are like real things in life to think about. Yeah, of course, I agree with them. Like, there are way worse things than the purple ice cream instead of a vanilla one. But if for some reason you're grieving on vanilla ice cream, grieve for a while and then go further. It's okay. It'll better live through emotion than to like pretend that it didn't happen, it didn't touch you, and etc. Do I want to add something to this? No, I don't. But what maybe I want to share with you as well. No, I don't. But what I want to share with you is that, look, don't escape struggles or pain points in your life. These struggles and pain points, I perceive them as levels in a game that you should go through. Not like you want to go through them, but you should go through them, because it's always better afterwards. And I had this whole week of cortisol. I kind of have a year of cortisol so far, half a year. But no, it's almost a year. And no, it's not pleasant at all. But I learned so much on how to calm myself down. I started to do this meditations, gong meditations, yoga, practices, walk, gratitudes, not like a part of my routine when I'm very sad or I'm very tired, but as a constant part of my routine, going to sauna, running, I'm like making the schedule for myself again, like the flow one, but I'm making this, taking really, really, really deep care of myself, having as much instruments as possible of how I can calm my nervous system, because whatever happens in the world, my nervous system should be very calm, should be like 0.1% or something, because then I kind of can survive this, because when I was not doing this, my body already started to feel bad. And I'm paying so much attention to the body. If I'm gaining weight, if I'm losing weight, like whatever happens to the body, to the hair, to the skin, to the hormones, because emotions and how we survive through them influences that a lot. Not just before, I was focusing only on sport, meditations of course, and food, but it's far beyond, and it's already proven. I guess it was proven before, but now they finally proved it more, that hormones influence. It's like our body state and brain state even more than the microbiota, and they thought microbiota is a very important second brain. They're naming it, but I'm not a nutritionist here. So yes, guys, take care. Really take care of yourself. Find your own instruments. Grieve for what you should grieve, but like actively grieve through it, not just like laying on bed. It's okay too, but actually actively grieving means that you're working on your grief. You're like getting rid of your grief through living through it. I hope you got it. And if you have passion, go do your passion. Go through it. It will help you in life enormously. Being in your place in life is nothing better than this. I can tell you this for sure. Okay, I promise everything is for the better. I hug you very tightly. Thank you for listening. As always, if you have questions or topics or anything, you can write me or just put down a comment below. Who is this bird? Yes, rest with grace, work with grace, love deeply, start with yourself. And I'll see you very soon, because in this place, in this environment, I love these talkative videos a lot. And I'm planning to make my Substack still, like first post, even though here, internet is bad as hell. So, but maybe hell is not bad. More videos ahead. I like you very much. It's getting dark already. See you soon, my lovely peaches.